Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I do apologise, I started doing this set and then realised I hadn't pressed record. So I'm doing a set today, requested from Michelle at Michelle's Nails and Beauty. She asked me to, she picked a few colours and asked me to do some colour blocking with these colours in a set. So this is what I'm doing. My first colour I've used just to do this block is Cola Cubes, one of my favourites. I'm not going to talk all the way through this because I do need to start speeding up a little bit. So I'm just going to speed the video up and just pop in and out and do some talking. So I hope everyone is okay with the current situation. It's Valentine's Day today, so I've just been, the weather is atrocious where I am, so I've just been in having a big clean up. I've got a lovely M&S meal deal that I'm going to be putting in shortly, and I'll just let you do some watching. Thanks guys. Hi guys, just jumped back in again. I'm not brilliant at colour blocking, okay, but I do need more practice. But I have just bought like a craft knife sort of thing, so I'm going to do a bit of colour blocking but using that. Don't worry as well about this going over, I'm going to file it later. Yeah, so I'm going to give the craft knife a go and see how I get on using that. I do faff as well. I think this is why my videos are taking so long. I'm having to like speed them up and edit bits out just to shorten it a bit. It's taking forever to upload and it's not helping because I'm like a major faffer. I faff around for ages making sure things are right. I annoy myself. Okay, so I'll colour block that one. When you saw me doing the glitter on this, the baby finger, what I should have done first, really, what I would do next time is the glitter I went in with the afterwards, I'd have put that underneath. I should have put a layer of that on first and then gone in with the chunkier one. So, you live and learn. This was too wet. So I'm just going to come in on this nail with an ombre. Sorry, I was just checking that we're recording then. So I'm just going to come in with Slush Fairy. So I'm just going to get a small bead of Slush Fairy. I'm just going to push it out to the side and just bring the tip of the bead down. Don't drag the whole bead down, just the tip of the bead. That was only a tiny bead. I'm just going to go in with a bigger bead now. I don't really like working in large beads because I feel like if I work in large beads I can't rectify it, but if I work in small beads it's better to put a few small beads on rather than a big bead that I then have to try and fight with to get off the nail. Okay, so I'm just going to feather that down. I am going to go in with some glitter on this nail so it doesn't have to be perfect ombre. I'm just going to feather that back. And I'm just going to go in now with my cuticle bead. Just drain the back of my brush. Just tap, tap, tap up into those corners. And just bring that down. Okay, I'm just going to go in then, like I said, with some glitter. So I'm going to go into my first glitter. And I'm just going to do just a bit of a swoosh. Just across the nail and down. And take that up. And round. Gorgeous glitter this from Sparkle Supplies. It's called Plum Sparkle. I think I got it in my advent calendar, almost sure I did. So I'm just putting a bit of sparkle on there, and then I'm going to go in with my other glitter now, which is like a matte glitter. This is from Smiley's Glitter Store. I think it's called Cutie Pie. I think what I will do at the end is obviously go through everything I've used and where it's from. Just gonna nudge that around. The same what I just said about our faffer, I'm the same with glitter. I'll just faff with the same piece of glitter. Honestly, people need hours when they come and have a nail appointment with me because I must faff around most of the time. And I'm happy with that. I am just gonna go in just with a bit more of that Plum Sparkle, not that much, and just dot that about just so it all mixes in and blends nicely. I'm going to get a small hexagon, just pop that there. I feel like it needed that. Hi again guys, this colour blocking nail I'm doing, they're all strength powders, what I'm using, that's why I'm going over the lines. because I will be able to file over all of these. I've built my apex up with my solid colour. A lot of the time, most of the time, I don't use my colours to build. I will cap and clear, but with the colour blocking, if they're all strength powders, because you need that high wall, unless I'm using glitter, I'll just build with the colour. I'm just going to cap my nails now, the 3 that need capping. When you are capping, obviously capping your glitters, you do need to make sure all your glitter's gone matte, and then you know you've covered it all completely. And also you need to be turning the finger at all times while you're capping to make sure you've got your structure in place, and just to make sure your apex is in the correct place. So I'm looking to the sides just to make sure everything is where it should be. With my marble, I was going to put some glitter through that, but I was really happy with how it looked, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to keep it as a flat marble. And you do need to cap marbles like you would with glitter, because when you file into it, you don't want to file the design away. You don't want to file all your hard work away. I have changed my brush. I do change my brush when I'm capping to a big one, so I'm now using the Nailmate Magic Stick. Don't know what size it is, but it's a lot bigger than my other brush. The first brush I was using was the Nail by Lucy, size 10. I'll just let you do a bit more watching, guys. Hi guys, welcome back. I filed and buffed off camera just to hopefully keep the video time down a bit. So I'm just going in with top coat now, and then I can put them into my lamp, and then I can show you the finished look. I do hope you like this set, Michelle, that I've done for you. You requested these colours. I think it's a fantastic idea getting people to request colours, because if anyone's like me, I struggle of what designs to do. Takes me ages to think of designs and get inspiration, so someone telling you what colours to do, I think it really helps helps you to think outside the box and think of designs. It's the best part, top coating, especially when using glitters. Okay, I'm just going to pop those into my lamp. It's an LED lamp, so 60 seconds. Obviously, if you're using a UV, it will be 2 minutes. And I'm just going to go through what I've used. So I've just top coated there with the Glitter Planet Nailmate Super Gloss. These are the colours that were requested by Michelle. So she asked me to use Slush Fairy. She asked me to use a white, which I did in the marble, and I used coconut milk. I use Cola Cubes. Obviously these are all CJP. I used Beach Walk. And the glitters I used were Plum Sparkle by Sparkle Supplies UK. And Cutie by Smiley's Glitter Store. And then I top coated all those with CJP crystal glass, and I used CJP monomer. The tips I used were the Nailed by Lucy almond tips, and I just obviously cut them down into a coffin shape. These are ready to now come out and show you the finished look. I hope you like these, Michelle. She asked me to do a colour blocking, which I've done, and used all them colours. If anyone else would like to request any colours, I am all ears, and I'll try my best for you. Take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.